Good evening, friends. Welcome to another edition of Corporate Crash Course. My name is Cody. I will be your game master tonight as we play more Paranoia. I'm joined, as always, by my friends. Mine is Zoe, who we still have yet to be able to capture and force back into her corporeal form. Um, so for the moment, you'll have to deal with just the four of us. Um, Yep. And I might need to pause already. Great. Okay, we'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. You know, family stuff happens. Um, so like I said, we're back tonight with more Paranoia. I'm joined by three of my friends, Mike, Nick, and Chris. Um, as we continue to figure out whether they are going to be able to meet their production quotas. Um, keep in mind, the computer has decided that there's a more efficient way to do things, and as such, we are gonna do it. Um, but first, we're gonna try the new Mountain Dew flavor I have.
Wait, is this first sip?
No, I had it a
How is
couple of
it?
days ago.
Oh, okay.
Mountain Dew, who is not a sponsor.
But we would
Yeah.
accept the sponsorship, Mountain Dew. Please take us.
I would gladly. Um, it's like, so. To be fair, when I tried it the first time, over the weekend, I was sick, so like I really had no taste whatsoever. Now that my taste buds have come back, it has a flavor.
Is it a good flavor?
No comment.
Is it a, what did we call this stuff?
It's like, remember Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It tastes like orange Sour Patch Kids. That's the flavor.
So just candy in
And-
liquid form, basically.
But like specifically
Yeah,
those ones.
That sounds underwhelming for,
It's
a
not
surprise
bad.
Mountain Dew.
It's not bad actually. It's just like it's very weirdly specific. Anyway, it's also just a really weird color. So like I was commenting about it to my wife, and I was like, I wonder if it's like the white Airheads, where it's just like all of the ends of the rolls before they get color added to them, just mixed together, which is a genius like marketing tactic. Like like when we do changeover, we're not going to throw everything out. We're just going to take all the scraps and form them anyway, and then just sell
Yeah,
them as a
it's a
mystery
good,
flavor. Brilliant.
it's a good
Anyway,
way of, yeah.
just like you guys are going to have to figure out how to keep your production running for the PGC.
PGC, that's what it's called.
See, I brought it all back. We can do the presentation again, Mike, if you want, and like
You want to? I
your
can,
review.
we're not set up for that, but we can.
It has been a while. It has been a while. I'm not gonna lie. Um, does anybody remember what we've done so far in our Paranoia games?
We stole some secrets.
We paid. We didn't steal them. We purchased them.
You did pay for them.
We
That's
may
true.
have tossed one. We may have tossed one of the robots in the vats, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
We also got. I got assaulted by a green. His name was
Where on the doll did he touch you, Mike?
Peter GQYN2, and he needs to pay.
Or at least he needs to be reported.
Exactly.
I'd feel better if I got at least one of his clones.
Or his job.
Oh, sure.
Or his
I also
job.
remember that. Or yeah. I also remember we are pretty much trapped in a room with no way to escape, as far as we could tell. Or at least
Yep.
times that we tried, it resulted in death.
Oh yeah, we may have sent one of our Reds to their death. Sent them out for coffee. They did not come back with coffee.
No.
They did not. They came back as a new clone.
Yep.
And I modified some scrub bots. Was it one? Yeah, it was at least a couple scrub bots to be help with our production issues.
Refurbished ones, yes.
That's
Yeah.
right. We had the discount 9,000 credits for 3.
Or was it 10,000 for one jackpot?
Jackpot? Yeah, I believe so.
Clearly, you get the better bang for the buck with the scrub bots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
And the Reds
so
were working on the production. They had something they were working on.
Well, we had
So-
somebody trying to fish out the one jackpot you threw in the
yeah,
you
so
threw into the vat.
your setup was basically
It was worth a try.
to tell the whole story over again. You guys were lowly red security guards for the regular vat rooms. You were foisted up and given a fake promotion to become orange bio experts, who were then sent to a competing sector that was meeting ridiculous production quotas of PGC based on the new VAT styles. You paid for some secrets, which could then be used by your sector to hopefully increase your production quotas. To increase your production capacity to meet your quotas. So you came back. Your orange promotion was made permanent. You got to kind of bum around with your new power for a little bit, and then you were pulled in to get another promotion up to yellow, as you were now tasked with setting up and running your new vat room with an expected production of 15 USRDA, which is big. So far, you've spent 2 days in the new room, in which there are 6 red troubleshooters with you, who are, again, like you were, merely kind of here as security. You also have another red kind of production manager, who is dealing with, trying to make sure that everything is going to run, is being produced properly. You started out with 8 jackbots, who were simulating infrared workers who typically do the skimming of the PGC off top of pools. You then threw one of them into a tank, and currently have some of your reds working to try and pull them back out. So far, there has been no success. And then you decided to spend, I believe it was 9,000 credits, on 3 scrub bots to replace the Jacobot. And your teammate there, I believe, was able to fully bring them running again. I guess I don't know.
Being the brilliant idiot I am, I've managed to make them work.
So it is now day 3. Day 3 has started. And to start off the day, your radio kind of beeps, and whoever picks it up, Janice is on the other end and just kind of says, "Hi, good morning, good morning. I know you don't have any clocks or windows in there really, so it's probably hard to tell that it's morning, but it is a good morning, believe me. Just wanted to let you know that we are sending a small package into the room. One of you has been wonderfully noticed by the team for their excellent leadership skills. And I hope that it's this little boost will just really help keep things moving in the right direction. All right, let me know if you need anything." Click. And at that moment, there's a big bang against the main door.
I'm gonna open it. Yes.
There's a very small box on the floor.
Ooh. I'm gonna pick it up. It's like, gentlemen, I believe we have what some refer to as a package.
That feels
Or
like
or as the French say, package.
this feels like a job for Molly.
Okay, you're giving it to Molly.
To open, yes.
Isn't she still slumped on a chair?
Isn't Molly is our
Oh, sorry. You're talking about Molly, your
Molly is our
right. Molly is your red
guard
team
team
leader.
lead
Yes,
is what I have
yes,
written down.
that's true. She's your red team leader. She warily takes the package from you, kind of like shakes it,
I believe
looks at
she's the
you,
one we
just
sent
like,
for coffee already.
yeah. She's like,
Yeah.
what is this?
It's a package.
Oh, okay,
Or Takashi.
You're the head of security here, right?
sure.
So we need you to open it.
All right, give me a couple minutes. And she walks back to the control room. And about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes later, she comes back out. She's just like, okay, boss. She's got the box open. It's like, well, good news. It's not a bomb.
Good start.
It's just got this little, like, metal thing, and she pulls it out, and it's like a little sheriff's badge. And it just says team leader. And she's like, and it's got this little note, and she pulls it out and reads it. She's just like, for valiant service thus far, we are happy to award this medal and position of team leader to Nick. What's your character's name again?
Dale.
To what?
Dale.
Dale. To Dale. It help to make things even more successful. Love, Janice and Willard. She just kind of like holds out the medal to Dale, and it's just like, I guess this is yours.
Are you sure it doesn't say team lead is Molly?
Pretty sure. She hands you the note.
Does it say Dale?
Mhm.
Bad luck, Dale.
I'll grab the medal, pin it on, probably stab myself a little bit.
All right,
And I
boss.
just
What's the
pursue,
plan?
What is thy order, that liege?
All right, I've been thinking. How much PGC do you think we can buy for 15,000 credits?
Now that is a good idea.
Oh, and
We
at
don't
that
have
moment, your radio kind of back to life again. Janice pops up and is just like, "Oh, sorry, yeah. There's one more thing I forgot to mention. Did you guys got the package? Okay, right?
Yep, we did.
Yes.
Good.
What
Okay.
package?
So the thing is that we forgot to mention, and I really hope this doesn't like make this any more difficult than it already is. But whoever has the team leader badge at the end of the 10th day, is probably gonna get a promotion to green. Anyway, see ya.
Green. I think that's even higher than orange.
You guys are
If
yellow
I
right now.
remember. Oh, never mind. Yellow, higher than yellow.
Do we have duct tape?
Probably.
I'm gonna like wrap it to my chest in duct tape.
And it's gonna turn to you being like, good thinking. We don't want to risk losing that.
So, 15,000 credits.
I think we're down to 6.
We had 25,000.
If we had 25, oh my goodness.
That was our discretionary fund.
Well, never mind then. This is why you're the team lead.
It's 5 credits for a coffee. What, 1 unit is like 1 meal equivalent? So maybe it's like 20 credits for 1 unit. I wasn't really paying attention at on the presentation, so I'm not 100% sure of the conversions.
We could always
1
ask
unit is
you.
about the same volume as a person, so you throw a person in the vat, the overflow is about 1 unit.
As you guys are talking, one of the red troubleshooters kind of like approaches the group, and he's just kind of like,
What's up?
You guys hear something?
can I talk to the doctor guy for a minute?
Doctor guy. Oh, I'm the doctor guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on.
okay.
Hold on. Excuse me, friends. Doctor business. Clearly, doctor business.
His name says Harrison R-BOG-2 above his head. He just kind of like points over to like the corner of the scaffolding where you guys are standing. And he's just kind of like, can we just like go chat over there for a second?
Yeah. No, we get chat over there. I mean, that looks like some good scaffolding too.
Okay.
Are you sure? Are you sure the team lead shouldn't be appraised of this situation?
Oh, it's no big deal. I have a very specific science-based question about something over there.
Well, I'm
Well,
good
I
at
mean,
science, so.
our team lead is very knowledgeable at science too. I absolutely think he should be involved.
Well, that's true, but based on the hierarchy of things, I didn't think I should bring it up straight to the team lead. I should bring it up to somebody of a lower stature within your echelon, and then they can bring it to the team lead because I don't want to skip too many levels of the hierarchy.
That is some good thinking.
I
But
am too busy to talk
team
to
lead
you.
will absolutely go over and join this conversation. Dale?
Oh, sure.
Okay then. So Doc, sorry. I just you know, hmm, do you ever have days where you're maybe feeling a little bit more robotic, shall we say?
Hmm. Well, I mean, there was the one time I thought it was a robot, but then I accidentally scraped my knee and turned out it wasn't oil. So
Oh, good.
sometimes it happens.
That's good. That's good. I'm looking for somebody in a higher kind of echelon that I can you know look up to a little bit and help uh help you know keep getting the promotions that I kind of I'm looking for.
There. I mean, those promotions are pretty nice too. I
Yeah,
learned
yeah.
I think I want to tell
Especially if they're maybe of the mechanical nature, and he winks at you.
Is there is it, did you get a thing in your eye? I've had that happen before too.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's what? Never mind. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. And he kind of like walks away and joins the rest of the group.
I I turned to Dale. It's like, he's an interesting fellow. Although, got me thinking too. For that whole blinking thing, I thought I should try just to save on sleep. Blink with one eye and then blink with the other eye, and just kind of go back and forth. What do you think?
It sounds brilliant. I think it's definitely worth a try.
Perfect.
Are cyborgs? Are those? Is that a thing? That's a thing that I would know about and maybe need to report.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
I have absolutely no idea what you may or may not be referring to, Nick.
The computer's offline, right?
Yep.
Oh, all right.
Janice,
Yeah. Hi.
there might be some problems with this team you've set us up with.
Oh no, are they working too hard for you guys?
they're well, they don't seem to want to, go in the vats. But can we request any transfers?
Go in the vats. No, sorry. I don't think so. We vetted the group very carefully, and these were the only individuals who really fit the bill. So I'm afraid there's nobody else we can send.
Okay, thanks, Janice.
No problem. Have a great day. Blink.
Chris, is your character Emmett, or was that you, Mike?
No, I'm Terry.
I'm in it. Yeah.
Terry, right? Okay, Emmett. Emmett, those 3 scrub bots we bought.
Yeah.
How human-like are those parts?
How human-like. Well,
Didn't we go over this already? No using the scrub bots for sexual activity, okay?
Right. We go over that.
We went over.
there's a
You
whole
signed a waiver.
presentation.
I'm just thinking, that Henry
Harrison.
Got me thinking, the robots have more arms, right?
Yeah.
But the infrareds are still better at skimming the PGC. What if the infrareds had more arms?
So remember, you don't have any infrareds in here with you, right?
Oh, it's all the reds?
It's all reds.
Oh, yeah, the robots are taking... Okay. What if the reds had more arms?
Reds have more arms. That would be interesting. But where on earth are we going to get those arms? You have to get some kind of device to attach the arms.
I'm also
to that.
imagining while you guys are having this conversation, because today the PGC has started kind of floating to the top and is bubbling a little bit. You're starting to kind of see it, but it's kind of minimal. We had this conversation last time that it takes a couple of days to warm everything up, right? But I imagine that the Jacobots are like trying to reach out to like grab it. And so while you guys are having this conversation, I'm picturing one of them like leaning really far over like the railing on the side of the gangway, trying to like get at it. And maybe like another one's like holding him like from behind to like make sure he doesn't lean too far as he scoops the PGC out.
Just all the shenanigans that are happening in the background.
Yep.
See? Terribly inefficient.
Another one walks past you and is just like, "These rations, am I right?"
I just laugh like, oh, man, that guy he's a real joker. I gotta say.
I just look at him and
right.
I make a little gesture like throwing into the vat.
One of them's like gotten a marker and like drawn a mustache on itself to like distinguish it from the other ones.
I point to that one. It's like I call that one Mustache Jack. Decent guy. All right, back to the whole arm conundrum. Are you suggesting what I think you're suggesting?
Well, you're the doctor. I think really your expertise. It was just an idea that came into my head. It might not even be realistic, but Doc, I trust you. As part of my team that I'm leading now, I trust you to do what's necessary.
Yeah. Well, I'd never been a part of a team until a few days ago. And I do want to help out. So either you're telling me to attach robotic arms to them, or find a way alter their DNA so they could become caterpillars. Grow extra extra arms and legs. But I feel like that one's gonna be hard, so I might go with the first option. So, all right,
Can't
let's see
hurt.
what I can whip up. Oh, can't at all. I guess in that case, Emmett's gonna work on building some robot arms to attach to the boys in red.
So wait, so you have these 3 scrub bots, and now you're basically disassembling them to build like Doc Ock arms for your Reds?
Apparently, that might be the case. Yeah.
Okay, why not? First roll of the game, and we're gonna make it. What are we gonna make it? Probably
uh,
brains and mechanics, I would assume.
what am I at? I know brains I'm at 0, mechanics.
Brains and mechanics are both stats. It'd have to be
Oh, are they?
brains and science or brains and engineer. Or mechanics and science. I feel like mechanics and science might fit.
That's kind of where I'm leaning. Maybe mechanics and science.
Well, that's just gonna be 1 die and computer die. So
All you need is 1/6. Just not on the
You can
computer.
use Moxie.
You could use Moxie.
I could use Moxie. Actually, yeah, I don't think I did use Moxie yet. So you know what? Let's use Moxie. So that gives me an extra die, right?
Mhm.
The Moxie or all right. Here we go then. Fingers crossed, and you know what? I did get 1/6.
Yeah. Now look, I'm not gonna lie though. This is gonna take you like all day to do. But you're
We
gonna
spent all day
do it.
yesterday trying to get coffee, so this is still more productive.
Great. So okay, you're gonna focus on your Doc Ock arms all
Is
day.
there a webcam on the computer?
Sure.
I just like to take some shots of Emmett working on the arms for posterity.
Okay.
And it's just having the time of his life of just working on arms, calling like, well, I guess in this case I'm disassembling the Jackbox. So I'm like, Mustache Jack, can you come in here for a sec? I need to have a word with you.
You're taking Mustache Jack apart?
Actually, no, wait, no, I can't. I gotta leave Mustache Jack.
I
So
thought
I'm
you were
gonna go
using
for the.
I thought you were using the scrub bots.
Oh, we're using the scrub bots.
They're brainless anyway.
Okay. Oh yeah, true.
It's a good thing
Well,
Zoe's not here.
all right, I call in scrub bots one by one. Be like, scrub, you, Mister Scrubbot, can you come in for a sec?
Okay, so I will say that your one success is really only going to net you 1 set of Doc Ock arms, which will take all 3 of your scrub bots to build.
Oh,
But
well,
you
if it's
know,
only 1 set of Doc Ock arms.
well, you're gonna end up with a rig for 6 extra arms to go onto somebody's spine.
Attached to one of the Reds.
Sure, but
The one who asked for it.
before any of that happens, you start hearing some commotion on the other side of the room, and your commander, who is it, Molly, the red captain,
I believe so. Unless you're
was
referring
running
to the
in.
tank person whose name was
Her name was Ellen.
Ellen.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. No, Molly. She comes running in. She's just like, guys, we got a problem. I think we're being attacked by mutants.
humans. How'd they get
Sounds like a job for the team lead.
Yes, as a leader, I need to delegate.
You come out. You stand up.
Terry,
Well, if you come out of the office, you start hearing you're hearing sounds in like the ceiling. And before long, one of the vent covers falls from the ceiling and lands on the scaffolding, and suddenly two people wriggle out and land down on the scaffolding. They are a yellow and an orange. They look normal. We'll start with that.
Oh,
yellow and orange, but they're at best the same tier as us.
Yes.
Do we still have the stun guns?
I do.
Terry, try and stun them so I can throw them in the vat.
That's a good idea, boss. It's going to take me a while to put this together, though, and I'm just going to tap the briefcase with the disassembled stun gun in it. So maybe you want to try throwing them in first while I get this put together, and I'm going to start assembling the stun gun.
The
Good delegating, though.
The yellow of the two stands up, and you see above their heads. So the yellow is Tony-Y-SCL-5, and the orange is Leon-O-RMA-4. So Tony stands up and he kind of like brushes his outfit off, and he's just like, "Well, sorry to make such an entrance on you folks. How's everybody doing over here?"
no, you're good. Just working away as always.
Good. I'm glad. I heard you got one of them super fancy new big vats, and figured I'd bring myself and my associate over here to check it out.
Let me show you a closer look.
Oh, hey, no, don't. Let's not get too close here, big guy. We gotta talk some business first, okay? And then we can get to the the handshaking and whatnot. I'm assuming you know about our family.
As team lead here, the only business I have is increasing our PGC production, and the most efficient way for me to do that. And then I'm gonna try and grab them.
Okay. Use I gotta get a reference for my stats here.
Are we going like combat action cards, or are we? Is this just a?
I guess we
a skill
probably
check for
should. Hi, Toast. Yes, this is very hard for me to do while you're very excited. You know what? I don't know if combat's necessarily gonna make sense with this. So if you're trying to go first, I'm gonna make you just roll kind of a usual check like you would do on your turn. So,
Okay.
because you're kind of acting quickly, I assume.
Yep.
So let's go with it. What do we got? I'm assuming violence and athletics.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay. This wasn't a negotiation, but all right.
I really want to use throw, but I haven't picked them up yet to throw them, so I think it's fair. Which means I only actually get one
use
die.
Throw. Go violence and throw. That's
okay. Well, that gives me 6 dice instead.
Don't forget the computer die.
Plus the computer die. Yep. So 7 total. Okay, so 3 on computer, and then I have 1, 2, 3 successes.
Okay. Yeah, you very easily run up, kind of put a shoulder into his crotch, and sweep your hands like around his legs to throw him off balance enough that he just topples ass over tea kettle right into the mix. Immediately sinks down. Um, the guy who fell, the orange who fell down with the other guy, is basically just kind of like, "Hey, what the hell, man?"
Have I finished my stun gun yet?
Uh, yeah, sure.
Excellent. As soon as it's done, I want to go out and join the others on the catwalk.
Great.
What am I gonna do here in the meantime?
Oh, I would also like to set the webcam to record if I can do that.
All right. Yeah, go right ahead. He's looking. This guy's looking at the two of you and just kind of like, what? What was all this? The McFamily isn't gonna take this lying down, you know.
Emmett's response is like, oh,
I want
you
to
go
pull
ahead.
Dale aside and say, "Listen, boss, this might be a good opportunity to get some more credits. We could sell them the data, and then we can use those credits to buy the PGC we need, because we're not hitting 15,000 bricks a day."
Well, certainly not with someone, a mutant sitting in the bottom of the tank there. I think, we'll have to report back
That was
to.
some good thinking, though.
Dale will take a few deep breaths and look back at the orange and say, "Well, let's hear your offer.
Well, look,
I'm ready to negotiate."
we're here for the
Always
we're
negotiate from a position of power.
we're here to negotiate about the 1111.
Okay,
You know,
go on.
we look. We're here to pick up the additional 11% of your output, which is typically off the books. We'll pay you 1 credit per we'll pay you 1 credit per extra USRDA per day.
I think the math checks out.
Do I know how much each USRDA is? Like, if I were to go buy the stuff, do I know how much it would cost?
I mean, you've never had need to buy it,
Fair enough.
right?
I could
Well, we
roll.
did
I
have
could
a
roll Alpha
discussion
Complex.
about, you could also roll Alpha Complex. We did have a discussion about just purchasing it. So someone may have looked it up on the computer prior to this event.
I mean, Terry's been sitting on the computer,
Terry has been
FaceTiming his
sitting on the
mom the whole
computer.
time.
Right. So I heard you guys talking about this 15K that you're trying to hit, and 11% of that is the 1650 every day. You saying you guys don't want to make an extra 1650 credits per day? Look, I can even float you a little bit of the advance if you want.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
start. We got to spin up production. It's going to take us about 10 days.
That's totally fine. I'm authorized to give you, let's say what? Let's say 8,000 credits right now? And we'll come back on day 10 collect the total amount of the skim.
How about 10 now? And well, at the end of the 10 days, we'll probably only have 5 days of full production. So that's what you'll be able to collect.
10,000 credits and 10,000 bricks in 10 days. All right, Buster. I think we got a deal here.
All right.
Keep
I'll
in
take the
mind, if
credits.
we come back in 10 days and you don't have the bricks for us, we're gonna break your legs. All right, see you later. And he pulls out a grapple gun and flies back up into the ceiling.
So we're out of here in
Sending
10
out the
days, right?
front
Because we
door.
have 9 days left.
You have 8 more days left.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
I'd really hope to send him out the front door.
So I now have an
Cyber
additional
leg.
10,000 credits?
You do, yes.
Okay. Janice?
Yes?
We had a bit of an incident here. I'm not sure what your perimeter security is like, but a mutant got through. Quick thinking, I was able to, neutralize the mutant by throwing them in the vat. But of course, that is going to impact our production.
Well,
Now
that's why you're.
we
That's
can
why
either
you're
take a
lead,
timeline
right?
extension. What's that?
Said no. That's why we promoted you to team lead, Dale.
Well, I'm telling you that we can either take a timeline extension, or I think with a few extra credits we could work out something with the bots to get back on schedule. Fish this mutant out of the vat.
Well. Now hold. Let's not be too hasty there. I'm going to say officially, there should not be anybody in that vat. However, if people happen to fall in of their own volition, it may periodically increase the output of the vats. But you definitely shouldn't be putting people into the vats.
Right. Yeah. No. I tried to save them, but it was a terrible fall.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Um,
And what's done is done. We don't want to waste anybody's time trying to fish somebody else out of the vat. No, it's not safe. Don't risk that.
Understood. Can we replace them on the team? Any clones available?
Oh, you lost a team member?
You know what? I can't go in there to check who fell in. So
Well, your reds should have immediately popped back up with a new clone. So I don't know who needs replacing. If you're worried about somebody being replaced, then it sounds like somebody fell into the vat who was from outside of the system. Which, I mean, you just told me about the mutant who sadly ended up in the vat, which was quick thinking and great work.
is the mutant in the vat actually going to increase our production?
Are you asking me as Janice, or are you asking me as
I'm asking if Dale knows this.
Dale doesn't. I would
Okay.
suggest if Dale wants to know, he should ask Ellen.
Yeah, we don't know a
Okay.
thing one about these vats.
All right, Janice, let me get back to you.
Okay, have a super day.
Ellen, how's that influx of organic matter impacting our vat production?
Well, it's not ideal, but it is gonna, shoot up our production quantities a little bit.
Like how much? We getting close to the target?
I mean, the daily target? No, not yet. We're only on day 3, but it probably increased us by about 10% for today. It's not going to be a sustained increase, but it'll be, a bit of a boost.
Wish I had
So
told the other guy in.
if one guy going in is a 10% increase, how many reds do we have kicking around here?
You have 7 reds.
And 8 more days.
But we need what output are we at currently?
Well, it's a good question. I can't remember what the curve we were kind of talking about initially was. So maybe we kind of assume, just for the sake of ease, that it's a linear curve as you kind of go through. So again, the goal of it was to basically hit or be able to exceed 15,000 per day by day 10, right? And so the hope would be that if it's a linear curve up to that point, and then kind of a stable reaction across there. You're on day 3, so you should be hitting around 4.5K, right?
Wait, seriously?
Or am I?
Are we not
Yeah, you need
way
15,
below that?
15. Then
Yeah.
10% per day would be 1.5. So
I
you're
thought
day
15
3.
was actually unattainable.
Of course it is, but that means that 4.5 is your expected for the day. And I'm doing math
But
in my
what are
head
we
right now. Okay, Mike?
actually seeing?
So there, that's fine.
Or should I?
Ellen,
Yeah, I'd like to ask Ellen.
Ellen
what
is
we're
telling you
actually seeing
you're
so
currently
far.
sitting at 1,000.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's without
1,000.
or with the 10%
Well, with
boost
the
from-
body, that's now the 10%. So you'd
It'll
now
boost
be
it.
1,100 for today.
So we
Okay.
need more than that, Dale. And fast.
Janice, can I
We
use my
need a
discretionary
large increase.
Janice, can I use my discretionary fund to hire in some extra help here? Our production is just kicking up so fast that I think we need some extra skimmers.
Janice on the other end is just like, well, yeah, didn't you already ordered some more scrub bots? Just go through there. I mean, I can't give you any more people, but you can buy all the robots that you can afford.
Okay, thanks, Janice.
Well, we have the robots to skim. So what do we really need the reds for?
But I just don't think it's going to be enough. Because if we have 7 of them, even if they each have...
And I'm assuming at this point you're looking at all of the reds that are currently in the room. And let me just remind you what clone each of them is on, just for your own sakes. Ellen's on 2, Molly's on 3.
We need to keep Ellen.
You have Laurent, who is on 3, Marcia, who's on 2, Paolo, who's on 1, Harrison's on 2, and Melanie is on 1.
And what is it, 5 or 6?
Everybody has 6.
6. Okay, so we got... Well, if they're on 2, that means we get 5 out of them.
I'm also still.
By the way, I love that this is where you guys have gone. You have wholeheartedly jumped into. We're just gonna start killing people to feed everybody else.
I'm sure Emmett is just ignorantly bliss, just working.
Oh
on
yeah, he's working on his Doc Ock arms. It's just he's like standing right beside them while they're talking about throwing more people into the vats, and Emmett's just like, "What? Oh yeah, no, it's whatever. It's fine." Just soldering away.
What clone is Emmett on? No.
Jesus.
Okay, this is just... I'm just doing this as a math problem for now. So in total, We have 9, 13, 18, 24, 35 clones. If we're on day 3 and it's scaling linearly, even though it isn't at the scale that we're meant to be at, that's 300 a day.
3,000.
Sorry?
3,000 by day 10.
Yeah. Plus 300 and what did I say? 35? Did I say 35? So
Oh, the
350%.
10% increase. Yeah. So 3,300. We're a fifth of where we need to be.
Yeah, no, that's with 10%. But if we used all 35 clones that we have available to us, that would be 350%.
Well, 350%, if we're under, if
That's
we're
still
only
not
at
enough.
1/5, that's not enough. Could you buy the rest?
Well, okay, we still need to look up buying the PGC straight up. Terry, can I put you in charge of that?
Absolutely. But maybe you should handle it yourself. I don't know if I'm that trustworthy.
I'm dealing with some really difficult ethical dilemmas here as team lead. I need to keep my mind free.
I watched you throw that guy right in the vat. All right, I will go look up the
I was
price
angry
of
then.
PGC.
So to buy PGC,
Right now,
through
I
the
should have
computer?
about 26,000
I'm
credits.
not quite sure how to help you with that.
To buy PGC through the computer is a rate of 2 credits per block of PGC.
2 credits block. 2 credits block. And we need 15,000 per day.
And I have 26,000 credits, so I could get 13,000 PGC, which means that if I just bought it all on the last day, we could say we hit 15,000.
Yep.
Then I'd have to skip town so I don't get my knees smashed.
Well, or you can throw in some of these reds, boost that input to give the bonus to whoever the heck that was, Warren, and his family.
Right, and I owe him 10,000.
I think so.
Well, Ellen, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure, boss.
Maybe don't include Ellen in that.
You're aware that organic matter increases the PGC output, correct?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I just think we need more urgency on our problem solving here.
I mean,
Oh,
I know
I see.
I know we're a little bit below on kind of the expected curve, but like realistically, we're kind of. I don't think the linear model really kind of captures the realistic setup of the reaction. It's probably more of a log scale, like we're kind of perfectly on track to meet that. We're actually above what I was seeing based on that. I mean, don't forget, like the last 2 days we haven't really had anything to skim. It's really only today they've been going nuts today though. Like
I think we need some additional solutions. I don't think we can afford to just wait here. Did we actually look at the data that we bought, or did we just hand it off?
We handed it off. I certainly couldn't make head nor tails of it.
Yeah.
you're not bio experts.
No. Well, somebody is, but he's too busy building Doc Hawk arms.
You just hear in the background, it's like, success! I got at least one arm working.
Just like slaps him in the face.
Ow!
Working great. Smack.
What if we build another vat in here?
There's no space for another vat.
Could probably squeeze one in a control room next to the.
No. I need you to remember that you are in a room where the entirety of the floor space is taken up by one giant vat. You're on a scaffold above it. These rooms kind of exist like above the tank still, but kind of right against the wall. Like there is
Yeah.
no other space.
Like an overseer's.
Yeah. Do we want to fast forward a little bit? Because I feel like at this pace, we're never going to get to day 10.
What if
gonna be a
I
while.
go and see if I can find some black market PGC for a lower price?
Somebody's thinking.
There we go. I mean, Tony and Leon apparently had access to some. Or they were trying to source some.
That's true. So I'll see if I can get in touch with them and what I can find.
Okay. You find their names in the directory. Who are you going to contact, Tony or Leon? Tony's the one you killed.
Oh, right, but he would be cloned
Yeah.
in theory.
No, he would. His reference now shows his next clone number. He's alive again.
All right, I'm going to go tell Dale that I was able to find a deal for bricks at half the price.
Great. You didn't actually talk to them, but great.
No.
Great.
Okay, so one credit per block.
1 credit per brick.
Well, that's perfect because then I can pay off Tony and Leon. We'll hit 15,000 on day 10, and
If we purchase them, we're still not on track to hit 15,000 through regular production.
if we can just throw it in and then skim it right back off.
Yeah.
We just need to have 15,000 on day 10. Okay. Great job, Terry. You know, I have half a mind to give you the team lead badge for that, but
Well, you're the boss after all.
Okay.
I would like to ask Emmett why he's not using the jackbots. Their arms are better than the scrub bots.
Well, for my calculations, and I'm like holding up a napkin with like just scribbles on it. It's like I'm pretty sure it's like they have the perfect like dexterity to like kind of work and maneuver. Unless I move that decimal off by a bit. No, I think that's right. I think that's right. Yeah, I think they have more dexterity as far as I can tell. Plus, why would I want to hurt like my good buddies like Mustache Jack over there? Have you seen Mustache Jack? He is dashing.
He is that.
Besides, I feel like I'm making progress. Almost on the next arm and all.
Are they working yet?
Well, I have about two, maybe, what? I'd say 2 arms, almost 2.5. One of them's kind of just thrashing about, but it's fine. I've only been hit about like 5 times, 6.
Well, that's
I
progress
lost count.
right there.
Yeah.
Emmett's just covered in bruises.
Yes,
I'm
the
starting to
Doc
feel
arms.
numb.
The Doc arms are ready.
Ah, good news, everyone. The arms are made. Now, just need to figure out who's going to be wearing these arms.
Harrison's eyes kind of like glint, and he's just like, "Pick me, Doc."
Well, this might help with your twitchy eye situation. I think. I'm no expert, but I think it should help. All right.
Wow, thanks. You strap him
Nope.
in with it. He immediately turns. He's just like, "No arms. We're not going to kill everybody in the room. Calm down."
I turn to like these guys are like, oh, he made a friend.
If you do, throw them in the vat.
Right. The arm like does a finger gun at you. Okay, we're gonna skip ahead a little bit. Um,
Alright.
we're gonna go to day 6. So, um, you go through days 4 and 5, and honestly, like things aren't really getting better. Um, it turns out that even the amount that Ellen was telling you is below. Sometime towards the end of day 5, you realize that like the output is just not at all matching what she was saying. You guys have put out maybe 500 bricks in total over the 5 days.
That's not
The
3,000 per day.
exactly the skimming has been very slow. The Reds, the Jacobos, basically all still standing around doing nothing. Harrison is like running around trying to be a champ, just doing everybody's work. And even at the start of today, your Jacobots start breaking down. It's like a set of dominoes fall. One stops working, and then suddenly they're all just standing there dead.
Emmett,
I,
what if you died?
I honestly I don't know. I've like we had some drinks last night, and then I think one of the Jackbox got into like a bar fight, and I just it ended in disaster. I mean, I had to comfort Mustache Jack. He was having a rough go of things. The I mean the funeral today was really nice though. You know, we made do with what we could. Gave Jack one of the Jackbox a proper send off.
Are you doing autopsies on the Jacobots?
A little bit, yeah. I'm just like trying to figure
Right.
out the situation.
Um, it turns out that it looks like the one unrepairable wire on each of them has been cut. The immediately kills them and cannot be revived wire, because that's how wires work.
Can I take some more shots of Emmett doing that autopsy?
Sure.
I'm so curious of where this is going to go at the end.
He's gonna sell all of you guys up the river.
Probably.
Here
But
they are,
Emmett's none the
ruining the whole
wiser.
process.
I don't know what to tell you guys. It's like this one wire is very tricky. I can't really. It's unrepairable, unfortunately. There's still at least a few of them left, as far as I can tell. Uh, and I'm hoping Mustache Jack can last. He's my
Could this
favorite.
happen naturally, or is somebody sabotaging us?
Hmm. Would I be able to know if it happens naturally or just if someone can cut it?
Oh, they've been cut. This does not look natural.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Someone's clearly cut it though.
So glad
As far as my yeah, as far as my expertise goes.
Still think we shouldn't throw all the Reds into the vat, Dale?
I haven't really been doing much work. And Ellen was lying to us.
And somebody's cutting the wires.
That is true.
Cody, was I the one cutting the wires?
No.
Okay.
It's fine,
Just gotta be sure.
unless any of you were intentionally sabotaging the Jacobots. No, none of you cut the wires. Every day you watch them work. They're small amounts of skimming, and then they'd go back into their little room, where they would switch themselves off for the night, and then come back in the morning complaining about, did you catch robot friends last night?
I imagine Emmett's
Spectacular.
I imagine Emmett's always there, just hanging out with them once in a while.
Nodding along, even though.
Yep. Even though none of it's real.
Yeah, I think. Ellen, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yeah, sure. What's up, boss?
Do you want the stun?
You're
gun
aware
boss?
that your production, not just yet, Terry. Thank you though. You're aware that your production estimates are not even close. Correct?
Yeah, I don't really know what to tell you. I don't know if maybe we got a bad batch of chemicals or something, or uh, somebody must be messing with our setup somewhere. I think I saw somebody, down messing up with the hoses and stuff earlier today. Maybe they've been getting in. I mean, those other guys fell from the ceiling. Maybe people might be getting in here somehow.
Why didn't you tell me, Ellen?
You guys have so many things to worry about, and it's my job to make sure that the system is running properly. So I kind of figured, I'd take care of it eventually.
Eventually.
Can I just go turn on the webcam real quick?
I really hope you're making notes of all this evidence you're collecting. Day 6. Copper lying.
Ellen, we're on day 6. Eventually won't cut it anymore. And then I throw her in the vat.
Okay. She comes back.
I am both angry and haphazard, so this seems like an excellent ongoing solution to every new problem that comes up.
Are you just throwing each Ellen clone back into the vat as she lands?
No, after the first one, I don't know.
She starts on.
I am angry.
Pussy Poppy can't stop.
I might throw one more in.
Okay.
For good measure.
And then I'll say, so Ellen, do you think you can repair these hoses?
Yes.
And do you know who you saw sabotaging the hoses?
I don't.
And do you know who sabotaged our robots?
The robots are sabotaged?
There's not really a read someone thing, eh?
I didn't see anybody cut the wires on the robots.
There's psychology. I don't know if that's.
Well, she just said cut the wires, and I didn't say cut the wires. Oh, I throw her in. I'm burning through all her clones. We're done with Ellen.
Okay, Ellen is dead.
Alrighty, Reds, gather around. It seems there is room for a promotion. The first one of you who can repair the hoses to the vat, which I've recently learned have failed, will be promoted to our technical advisor role.
Sure, sounds good. A couple of them kind of immediately go running to take a look. About 15 minutes later, Marcia approaches you and is just kind of like, boss, we checked on the hoses like you asked. Nothing was wrong. As far as we can tell, and I mean, please excuse my ignorance for not being a bio major or anything in this, but when I was comparing the specs in our log sheet here, and she pulls out the notebook or whatever of process that you guys are supposed to be following, she's like, I went down and I looked at all the hoses, and they match all the schematics totally fine.
Emmett, Terry, could one of you take a look?
Sure thing, boss.
Sure.
Emmett, go take a look.
You got it.
I'm just never leaving this webcam ever again. Yeah,
Someone's
not
gonna be
even
watching
can
that.
roll because I'm assuming Marcia kind of gives you the book or even comes with you slightly. And she's like, "See what I mean?" And she shows you the spec sheets that she has, and you go and look and follow the hoses, and yeah, everything's connected properly.
Mm.
All the pressures are reading appropriately.
Oh, that looks like what it looks like in this picture. How's this look all connected? Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly is going on here. See, everything seems to be according to this book. Thank goodness there are pictures in here because any good book has pictures in it. This looks to be right.
What do you think, boss?
Ellen mentioned something about chemicals, messing with the chemicals. So even if the hoses are all hooked up properly, I need someone to validate the chemicals.
Well, she would have had a test kit because the pH of the solution needs to be a certain amount, and making sure the chemicals are the appropriate levels in the water would be there. Her kit would have one, and I'm assuming Emmett could look at it pretty quickly, pretty easily, and analyze the solutions.
Yeah.
It's all reading within spec.
Well, same thing as before. It's matches pictures and numbers, and looks everything looks okay.
Well, at least we got a 50% boost for the day.
Yeah,
We're way
I mean,
behind.
you know,
We're gonna
honestly,
need a larger boost than that.
yeah.
I thought you
Yeah.
had a source for, I think the sabotage
You
is
think that'll
being
do
has
it on
been
its
dealt
own?
with.
All right.
Well, we have enough. I'm gonna check on my credits. Did anyone take any of my credits? They're not our credits anymore. They're my credits.
If you didn't use them, I don't. Unless anybody says they took some, I don't suspect anybody took any.
Okay, because we have enough credits to whatever cash out on the last day, because we need 15 and 10, assuming your half price source holds up, and we have 26. I mean, we have 25. It's perfect.
All right. At that point, Janice calls you.
Hi, Janice.
Hey, gang. Just calling to see how everything's going. Super successfully, I'm assuming.
We're right on track despite some setbacks. I'm still not super confident in the team you sent. But
Well, hey, being yellow means you can't always have everything easy.
Hmm.
Janice is blue, right?
Janice is green.
She's green.
Yeah, they also got a promotion when we got our promotion.
So you say you're up that high, right? I mean, based on our calculations of how much you guys are supposed to have produced over the whole 10 days, do you guys think you're gonna be able to tie QIN?
Well, we had some hiccups, some speed bumps at the beginning. So our total production for the 10 days won't be there, but our steady state output by the end will be at the required 15,000 units.
Well, you know what? I'm really glad to hear that. You know what? Willard and I were talking about it, and we've agreed that for every brick that you guys are able to produce and give to us at the end of the day 10, we'll pay you an additional credit per 10 bricks. So that's
One
just why I was
brick.
asking, because with QYN they got to our calculation said they got to about 75,000 by the end of the 10th day. So, I feel like that'd be a decent amount of money each for you guys, but whatever you can get to.
Well, yeah, I appreciate the incentive. Thanks, Janice.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Hey, wait, sorry. Did you say you're gonna make the 75,000? She sounds like she's like yelling at somebody else in the room. Or yelling loud enough that somebody else in the room can hear you.
75,000 total?
Wow, you're gonna make that much? Oh, okay. Well, look forward to some good bonuses then.
I think we're going to hit 15,000 on day 10.
All right, have a great day. Click.
And it comes up, it's like, wow, I didn't think we'd hit like 75,000. That's like really good for us.
I'm slowly digging Nick's grave for him. This is just the light slowly dying from his eyes, and it brings me joy.
I mean, hey, if I have the team lead badge at the end, I get the promotion. Nobody said anything about hitting the targets being related to the promotion or anything. So
He sees the loophole.
What was it, Marcia? Was that?
Yep.
Marcia, we really need to step up production. I need you. You've got the promotion. I appreciate your quick thinking on the hose repairs. Thank you for getting those back up and running. I think Ellen wasn't up to the task, but I know you can get us to 75,000 units, to 80,000 units by day 10 here.
See, now he's in it. He's increasing it too.
Boss, we only got.
You know what? As team lead, I'm here to facilitate. You tell me what you need, and I will work with you.
Okay. Marcia is up to the challenge. So we're gonna say you spend the next day trying to plan out how you're gonna get there, because day 7, your replaced roof vent panel falls in again, and Leon and Tony come fall out of the roof along with 4 other McFamily members. I'm not going to name them because that I don't have time to care about that. They're Reds. Who cares?
I'm gonna hit record.
Tony looks at you and is just like, Dale, buddy, look, no hard feelings, none whatsoever. I get it, you know. Um, stress is high. This whole process, this miracle is amazing. We all love it. We're all really happy about it. So look, we're here. We advanced you the money, so we're here for a first kind of little bump to get things going. So
Oh, you weren't around, but Leon and I agreed it would be 10 days. Advance would be for 10 days. So you
yeah,
still, I think,
I know, I
5
get
days
it,
away.
I get it, but this miracle is so amazing, right? These vats are just they work so well, right? So like, that's why I'm thinking we're gonna come and we're gonna take some now, and that way it frees you up for you don't have to be burdened by us getting so much on the 10th day. I'm
I
doing you a
appreciate
favor.
I appreciate you thinking of that, Tony. But our ramp up is being monitored pretty closely, and I wouldn't want any extra eyes in the wrong places. I think um, waiting and getting things in bulk is gonna be a little smoother.
Hmm.
Did I mention, Tony? I don't know what it is about you in particular, but we got a huge bump in production after you
Oh,
visited.
you did you?
It was unbelievable.
Yeah. Huh.
Could I
Wouldn't give
is
me
there could
credit.
I don't have anything in intimidate. I'd like to intimidate him. That was what I was intending.
Uh, sure. What do you want to use? Brains and intimidate, or chutzpah and intimidate?
Could I use violence and intimidate since I threw it
Sure. Why
in
not?
last time? All right. Five's also a success, right?
Oh God, I can't remember.
I think
I
it
believe
is.
so.
Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, fives and
What's
sixes.
5
So I have two successes.
Okay. Yeah, he's kind of like, well, then look, what? No trouble, no trouble here. The family members behind him had like pulled out baseball bats from their pants. I guess why not? He's just kind of like, look,
Because that's where you
fine,
keep them.
fine, okay, look, no trouble here whatsoever. Um, hopefully our visit will just give you another little boost. How about we come back tomorrow? We'll figure this out tomorrow. Great, sounds good. Okay, thanks. Um,
Tony, before you go, I'll kind of lean in. Um, does your family ever need to dispose of organic matter?
oh, all the time. You would not. We are literally drowning in organic matter some days.
You know what? If you can bring me whatever you have tomorrow, I think we can mutually benefit.
All right. Okay. I see where this is headed. All right. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you tomorrow then. My guy. Yeah, there he is.
Always a pleasure, Tony.
And this time they go out the front door.
They-
Nothing happens to them.
What?
They go walking down the
I
hall.
I I imagine it just in perfect timing too, like Emmett and like Mustache Jack come in with like coffee in hand. It's like,
Mustache
what did we
Jack is
miss?
dead, Chris.
Oh wait, oh wait, all of them are
Ellen
dead.
cut.
Never mind.
Ellen cut his
All of them are
wire.
dead.
I thought there were some that were still alive. Never mind.
No, all of
Dang.
them are dead.
Well, I guess
Harrison
it's
is
sneak
still
coming.
running around with the Doc Ock arms, skimming off the little amount he can.
Well, in that case, it's just me coming with coffee mode, being like, "What did I
He
miss?"
he keeps coming by you too, and he's just like, Doc, it's amazing. Like, I think I'm starting to think like a machine.
That's a spirit. You know, I say, go think for the job you want. Like I mean, it mostly works. I tried to think of myself as like a circus clown, but I
Also,
kept.
have you guys seen this show Robot Friends? It's absolutely amazing.
It's so good, isn't it?
I connect with every one of the characters for different reasons.
hmm Yeah, same here. Man, if only Mustache Shack was here, he could enjoy it. Keep-
Yeah, well,
Sorry. Well, anyway, I guess back to work then.
I want to see if the catalog on the computer has a grapple gun available for purchase.
of course it does.
How much does a grapple gun cost?
How much? So we said a refurbished Scrubot was 3,000 credits, right?
We did.
So I would think a grapple gun is probably like 300, 400 credits.
Boss, I got a backup plan in case things go sideways. We buy a couple of grapple guns and we out the vents. Since there's now a
Yeah.
gaping hole in the ceiling.
It's not a gaping hole. It's a small vent cover. It's fallen down.
It fits 6 people in there. It must be a gaping hole.
It came down one at a time.
Oh man, I should have thrown them in one at a time.
I'm surprised by this point you haven't like created some kind of a chute that will just catch people from the ceiling, feed them
Right
immediately.
into the vat.
Like I thought that's
Oh,
what
that
you
would
had
be
done with
good.
Ellen. Just figured out where in the ceiling her like tube would come down and just direct her clone right into the.
Goes through a little
Oh yeah,
a little
A little
wheel,
loop-de-loop.
knocks a marble
Right.
down. Yeah.
straight into the fluid.
I will authorize use of purchase of 2 grappling hooks. Because if we purchase 3, then we're eating into my my brick fund.
Agreed. I'll go order them. I'll come back and tell Dale that I've forgotten my credentials. Can he go order them?
Perfect.
Did I give you the credits already?
I don't know. Did you? You have it's a chip,
I'm
right?
not-
You have the chip?
Yeah, I think it's a chip. So I
Would
would
you
have had to
give me the
give you
chip?
the chip.
I'll give you
Would I
back the
give you
chip
the
then.
chip? Yeah.
Would you
Does
give
the
me the
chip
chip?
still have all? Does the chip still have all the credits on it, or did he buy them and not and he's
I can only trust him as far as you do. So I'm assuming the money is deducted and
He said,
you see the grapple gun
Mike?
transaction.
Do I have 26,000
Yes,
credits?
I did not use any of the credits.
Okay. I will buy 2 grappling guns.
Perfect. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here because this is getting silly, but also really fun. So next time we're gonna do day 7 and see how your continued adventures with the McFamily goes. Since you're now contracting out wet work, I guess. Because why not? Uh, what do you guys think so far?
It took me a minute to get into it this week, but I feel like I'm into it.
Good.
I'm enjoying it. Sadly, I miss my robot friends, but I'm still having a blast with it.
I know. Well, look, thanks to those of you who hung out with us this evening. You can find us at Corporate Crash Course on YouTube and Twitch, and CCC RPGs on Instagram and Twitter. I've also been trying to get all of our stuff from this year up on Spotify. It's taken me a little bit. I missed my upload yesterday. Sorry about that for anybody who's actually following around with us. But I'm working to try and get it up tomorrow. So yeah, we'll be back next week when we hopefully play some more of this scenario. So otherwise, I hope you have a good week, and we'll see you then.
Bye bye.